they need a veteran backup behind Russell Wilson. Cam Newton would fit wonderfully there. Those odds are all the way down to 20-1, right? And I think you look at this now from the perspective of, like, the Redskins brought in Kyle Allen. Okay, they have Dwayne Haskins. They don't need to bring in another quarterback like that, like Cam Newton, to make like a three-way competition at this. Now you have to look at spots where Cam could land as a viable backup situation, and all of these make sense. The Seahawks, right? The Lions, who actually their season last year, Danny, was actually kind of weighed down the fact that they didn't have a great backup quarterback, right? So I think the way you handicap these free agent odds is stop looking at these guys, and again, now it's only Cam Newton, as where's he going to go to command the most money and get a starting gig. It's where's he going to go to be a viable backup. And that's when you start to look at depth charts. And I think the Seahawks, again, you lost a lot of value. Could have gotten 100-1, 75-1, 50-1. Now at 20-1, they need another quarterback on that roster. They're not going to go into the preseason with just two dudes, and Cam Newton fits the bill for them.
You mentioned the Lions. They're at 33-1 to land Cam Newton, so some spectacular value there. But you make a great point. I hadn't even thought about the Seahawks too much, but when you line it up and put it out that way, that's absolutely a great spot for Cam Newton, not only because, like we were just saying, the second most important position, the backup quarterback, but think about playing with Pete Carroll. It just seems like that would be a good fit for Cam. We know he needs just a new culture around him and just a new atmosphere. What better place to go with the Seahawks with Pete Carroll, who's seen as a player's type of coach, and he doesn't have to have all that pressure on him immediately. Russell Wilson is a type of guy. He's not injury prone necessarily, but he puts himself out there in positions where he can get injured more easily than your standard pocket passer. So there is some good opportunity for Cam Newton. We talk about these odds 20-1 to go to the Seahawks. I see that as a viable option, JVT. I like where you're thinking with that. I think the Seahawks make a lot of sense.